Welcome to our US Briefing Show. Today, we're diving into some hot topics. First up, tensions are rising between the US and Germany as the US threatens to cut short visas for German journalists, sparking concerns about press freedom and diplomatic relations. It's a tense time for media access and free speech, so stay tuned for more details. Next, in the Middle East, Israel's finance minister made some pretty controversial comments about turning Gaza into a real estate bonanza after the conflict. With talk of dividing the territory and building new neighborhoods, international critics are raising alarms about humanitarian impacts and possible ethnic tensions. We're watching how this unfolds. Finally, in Europe, the iconic Sagrada Familia in Barcelona is almost complete. Its tallest tower, representing Jesus Christ, is set to reach 172 meters by 2026, making it Europe's tallest church. This historic basilica has been under construction for over a century, and soon it will stand even taller. What a breathtaking achievement. Please continue to watch for the full stories. According to Deutsche Welle, the US is experiencing tensions with foreign journalists, especially Germans, amid a heated political climate. Elmar Thevessen, a German journalist working for ZDF, faced threats from Richard Grenell, a former US ambassador and current special envoy, after he made controversial comments about US politics and figures like Stephen Miller, whom he linked to Nazi ideology. The situation escalated when ZDF presenter Dunja Hayali, who also commented on the murder of US influencer Charlie Kirk, received death threats and criticism for her remarks on free speech and the violence surrounding Kirk's death. These incidents highlight growing concerns over the US government's tightening grip on press freedoms, exemplified by plans to limit journalist visas to only 240 days, an abrupt change from the previous 5-year permits, sparking outrage from German media and officials. German Foreign Minister Johann Wadephul expressed hope that these restrictions would not impair German journalists' ability to work freely in the US, emphasizing the broader implications for international press freedom and diplomatic relations. CNN reports on Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich's provocative remarks about Gaza, describing it as a potential real estate bonanza, and suggesting negotiations with the US over dividing the land after Israel's military operations. Smotrich's comments, made at the Urban Renewal Summit in Tel Aviv, echoed earlier statements by Israel's far-right officials, including Itamar Ben-Gvir, who announced plans to build neighborhoods for Israeli police in Gaza. These remarks are part of a broader, controversial discourse on Gaza's future, with former US President Donald Trump also floating ideas of transforming Gaza into a luxurious resort, even proposing the expulsion of Palestinians. The ongoing military escalation has led to a planned invasion of Gaza City, displacing over 1 million residents and raising international alarm about the humanitarian toll and the potential for further destabilization in the region. The South China Morning Post highlights the profound global impact of Nobel laureate David Baltimore, whose pioneering work in biomedical science and extensive mentorship helped elevate China's scientific stature. Baltimore, who passed away at 87, built a legacy through decades of collaboration and exchange, mentoring Chinese researchers and advising the development of leading research institutions like the Suzhou Institute of Systems Medicine and Westlake University. His influence extended beyond individual careers, fostering international partnerships that advanced understanding of retroviruses, cancer, and immunology. Baltimore's deep personal ties to China, including his wife's origins and his active involvement in Chinese research initiatives, exemplify his commitment to global scientific cooperation. His final publication, co-authored with Chinese scientists shortly before his death, symbolizes his enduring dedication to advancing human health and nurturing international scientific progress, leaving an indelible mark on the global research community. The Associated Press reports that Barcelona's iconic Sagrada Familia Basilica is nearing a historic milestone, with plans to elevate its central tower to a height of 172 meters, making it the tallest Christian church in Europe. This monumental achievement, expected to be completed by early 2026, marks over a century of dedicated construction inspired by architect Antoni Gaudi's visionary designs. Once finished, the tower will be crowned with a cross and surrounded by 5 other towers dedicated to religious figures, transforming the skyline of Barcelona. The basilica's ongoing work, including facades and interior details, is projected to continue for several more years, but the culmination of this architectural marvel will be a testament to Gaudi's enduring legacy, especially as 2026 marks the centenary of his death. The basilica's significance is further highlighted by Pope Benedict XVI's 2010 consecration and the upcoming centennial events honoring Gaudi's profound influence on art and architecture. The Associated Press also reports on a tragic incident at Florida's new Epic Universe theme park, where a man in his 30s died after riding a roller coaster. Orlando authorities confirmed that the individual was found unresponsive post-ride and was pronounced dead at the hospital. Opened in May, Epic Universe is Florida's first major theme park in over 2 decades, featuring 5 themed sections and a large hotel, marking a significant addition to Universal Orlando Resort's attractions. This incident underscores the risks inherent in amusement park rides, raising questions about safety protocols at newly launched entertainment venues. As investigations continue, the park's opening has already drawn considerable attention, emphasizing the importance of safety in the rapidly expanding theme park industry. The Associated Press discusses the impending expiration of key U.S. tax incentives that have significantly supported home efficiency upgrades and clean energy initiatives, including electric vehicles. These incentives, part of the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act, are set to expire by the end of 2023, with some, like the EV tax credits, ending as early as September 30th. Experts advise homeowners to act swiftly to capitalize on these benefits, which include substantial tax credits for solar panels, heat pumps, water heaters, and other energy-efficient improvements. To maximize savings, professionals recommend starting with a home energy assessment and prioritizing solar installations and insulation upgrades, as delays could mean missing out on financial incentives. The expiration of these credits signals a critical window for consumers eager to reduce costs and contribute to environmental sustainability, urging prompt action before the opportunity slips away. According to South China Morning Post, during his speech at the Xiangshan Forum, Chinese Defense Minister Dong Jun articulated China's strategic priorities amid ongoing regional tensions. He emphasized the importance of strengthening military capabilities and fostering regional stability, while also advocating for more dialogue and cooperation with neighboring countries. Dong highlighted China's commitment to safeguarding its sovereignty and territorial integrity, especially in the context of U.S. influence and U.S.-led military activities in the Indo-Pacific region. His speech painted a picture of China as a responsible major power seeking peaceful development, yet resolutely prepared to defend its core interests against external pressure, especially from the United States. Meanwhile, the U.S. Federal Reserve's decision to cut interest rates for the first time in 2025, amidst economic headwinds and pressure from former President Trump, signals a shift in monetary policy aimed at bolstering the U.S. economy. The Fed's move, coupled with expectations of further rate cuts, reflects concerns over weaker job growth and inflation pressures, underscoring ongoing economic uncertainties. These developments come at a time when China's job market faces challenges, with youth unemployment reaching record highs since 2023, exacerbated by slowing economic growth and reduced career prospects for young people. China's push to deepen trade links with Southeast Asia, as part of its strategy to counter U.S. influence, underscores its broader goal of regional economic integration, even as tensions with Washington intensify. Additionally, recent diplomatic efforts, such as the upcoming talks between the EU and China, signal a cautious thaw in international relations, contrasting with the tense trade environment. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Turn the lights on screen. What's the latest scene? Just you and me, laugh and disagree. On the couch we sit, talk about the hits, news and bits and bits, chat through all the fits. 6 degree chats, gotta talk about that. Blind crazy chat, heart takes thick. We're here.